And I want to introduce Herman Martinez. He's going to show us where the rubber meets the road, right? How SAP and SuccessFactors explore how business AI, dual agents, and helping organizations to transform recruiting, learning, workforce, and planning with agents. So please welcome Herman Martinez. He's a SuccessFactor architect, principal at SAP, senior HCM expert with more than 15 years of expertise helping organizations transform the way they manage talent, performance, learning, and workforce. So thank you very much. Thank you. Welcome to Herman.
Disruption pulls you in every direction.
Let's go.
It tells you just go faster, just keep going. But progress is built on what keeps things together. Because success doesn't come from how fast you move. It comes from how connected you stay while everything moves around you.
Everywhere I go, heads turning, looking at me like, whoa. It's about that time when the lights go up, you know, that's my sign. Whoa.
There's a suite of solutions that connects your people, your business, and your goals. That fuels confident decision-making with data that reaches every corner of your company.
1, 2, 3, count 'em on your toes.
That brings your teams together across the world. That uses AI to remove friction and connect the dots with real-time insights, and helps you find the best talent, aligning employee success to business success. All on an open platform that gives you the freedom to innovate, supported by a network of partners at your side.
Everywhere I go, heads turning, looking at me like,
no matter where you are, no matter what comes next. This suite keeps every process, every team, every person moving together. Because your people thrive on connection, and your business does too. Make every employee a success story.
everywhere I go, heads turning, looking at me like, whoa.
Perfect. Well, thank you for having me today. My name is Herman Martinez. I'm not German because my name is with a G. I'm Colombian. I've been in this space for more than 17 years now, working with HR technology. Right now, I'm living in Canada. I'm supporting the Canadian market unit right now with SuccessFactors, so meeting with many customers, helping them on their transformation journey on the HR realm. And today I will walk you through how SuccessFactors, how SAP is redefining the HR technology. I know that I am in the middle of the networking reception. I will try to keep this very practical, of course, very engaging as well. So I would like to start with a question for the audience. What do you think is the biggest risk of using AI without the trusted data, without the proper context?
Hallucinations.
Hallucinations, amazing, yeah. That's one of the I think one of the most noticeable errors of the AI, right? That's exactly why AI needs to be done responsibly, right? AI can be powerful. We are using AI for everything, for write our emails for brainstorming, but without the right context, without the right data, it can be confidently wrong, the AI, right? And when we're talking about AI, there is always a fear in the room. So people are thinking like, okay, will AI replace me? Will AI replace my manager? Will AI replace HR? And honestly, those fears are normal, right? So every major technology shifts create uncertainty. And I've heard that, do we have HR folks here in the room? Yeah, amazing. So I've heard that it's like a bizarre time to be in talent acquisition, for example. So we have, it's very difficult to find people with the right skills, but at the same time, we have in our LinkedIn inbox full of people with decades of experience, with dozens of skills. They are AI superheroes. So they are using ChatGPT to inflate their CV sometimes, right? So it's very difficult to understand if they are real or not. I love this one because, ChatGPT can write an email, can help me with to get ideas, to get inspiration. But ChatGPT can't run a business, right? ChatGPT doesn't know your role. It doesn't understand the data, your business context. So it's a real risk. So at SAP, what we are doing is that we are embedding AI within the SAP applications. So we are grounding the AI with business data, with business context, so that it can be relevant, reliable, and responsive. So that you can use AI with the right context, so you will trust the outcomes of the AI, but at the same time, you apply governance at the enterprise level. Now, many companies are doing things with AI. There are others that are doing nothing. I think that the real risk, the hidden risk of doing nothing is this. So people are already using AI. So your employees are using AI, sometimes quietly, sometimes without the proper business context. So what does it mean? It means that maybe sensitive information can be exposed. It means that probably decisions can be made based on hallucinations. So that's the real risk, right? So that's what is showing us this slide. This is an SAP research that we conducted last year with many executives and employees from different organizations. But at the same time, the research shows that something very positive. So when we are embedding AI in the applications, in the SAP applications, we are feeling like a very positive feeling from the employees, that they believe that the organizations are putting AI not to replace them, but to augment them, right? So that with AI, they will be able to work faster, to remove all the friction points, and especially when it comes to HR. So we are giving employees, managers, and HR all the tools that they need in order to work faster and to focus on more strategic areas. So when we talk about business AI for HR, usually, or we typically think about three main personas. HR, like the HR people, right? Like leaders, recruiters. We also have the managers. We also have employees. At SAP, what we are doing is that we are embedding AI within SuccessFactors. SuccessFactors is the HR platform for SAP. So what we are doing is we are not replacing these people. What we are doing is that we are augmenting them with AI, giving them tools. We have been investing in different areas, and actually the AI shows up in different ways in SuccessFactors. So the AI shows up in the way of deep learning. So the AI learns from patterns of the people and make recommendations. So for example, if you are an employee, you will get recommendations of skills that you might add to your own portfolio. You will get recommendations of your next career move within the organization. If you are a manager, probably you will get additional tools, for example, in the generative AI realm, for example, to draft goals for your team, to get insights about a specific person, to drive a meaningful conversation about compensation or about performance, for example. And we also have, of course, the conversational AI. The conversational AI, have you heard about Joule before? Yeah? So yeah, Joule is our conversational AI, basically embedded in any AI, in any SAP system. And you will be able to talk with the system in a natural language, in English, Spanish, French, whatever language. So you can speak with the system and help you navigate, get answer to your questions, and also complete transactions in the platforms. So AI, if we take a look to the employee journey, this is normally the employee journey. So it starts with recruiting. It goes all the way to development, to retention, and finally exit and offboarding. So what we have been doing is that we are embedding helpers across the employee journey. Those are different areas that you are seeing there are the helpers that are helping recruiters, employees, managers to work differently. We are removing all the friction points that you usually have. We are removing all the burden for the managers, and we are giving them just AI so that they can work differently. We are automating around 80% of the most common transactions in HR. So if you are an employee, imagine you need answers about an HR policy. Usually you will need to spend a lot of time searching or hunting the documents in your SharePoint, or you email HR, or you call HR, or you write a ticket. So that's something that can be definitely be automated with AI, right? If you are a manager, you usually spend a lot of time chasing data in the platform about compensation, about performance, about feedback. So we can automate that as well, right? So I will show you now different examples following the different personas that we talked about. So if we take an employee, for example, usually what are the challenges that an employee faces? So you spend a lot of time chasing information in the platform. You spend a lot of time doing repetitive works when it comes to HR. Let's say you need to report your expenses coming here to New York to attend HITEC, right? So what is my cost center? Oh, I know what is my cost center. So I need to get into the platform, search the information. Or I can simply ask conversational AI, hey, show me my cost center. Show me my time off balance. I would like to spend tomorrow, now that I'm here in New York, maybe I will take one day off and tomorrow I will visit the Times Square and all that, right? So I can do it right there in the conversational AI. I don't need to do it in the system. So let me guide you through a demonstration. Are you familiar with success factors so far? Yeah, some of them. Okay, this is the HR platform. This is my homepage. I'm logging here as an employee. Usually in the homepage, I've got access to everything that I need, right? So quick access, I can navigate the system. I've got a menu, so where I can go to different places in the platform. Now, you'll notice that I also have access here to Joule. Joule is my assistant, so I can talk to Joule in a natural language. As Joule, for example, show me my cost center. So Joule shows me my cost center. He is pulling that information directly from my profile, so I don't need to navigate the platform. I can ask Joule, hey, Joule, show me what is my leave balance. So sickness, time off, vacation. So I can see everything right here in the chat. And you know, I would like to request some time off for tomorrow. So help me to create that transaction in the platform. So Joule creates everything for me. Joule validates if I have the permissions, if there is a workflow associated with the transaction, and Joule triggers all the approvals. Joule validates all the business rules associated with the transaction. Now, when it comes to HR, if I am an employee, usually I need to register my performance goals in the platform, right? So Joule helps me as well to understand what are my current performance goals. And if I need the AI to help me draft my goals, I can do it as well. I just need to simply state what I need to achieve, of what I would like to achieve. The AI understands my intent. The AI understands the business context, and then helps me to draft a goal that is aligned with the organizational priorities. It has the right wording, and I can AI also to refine the final outcome. If I am an employee, of course, during the year, I will need to create activities in the platform so that my manager knows what I am doing in order to achieve those goals. So I can ask Joule as well, hey, help me to create an activity. This is what I would like to do. This is the activity, the specific activity, and Joule helps me to connect those activities with my specific goals. So as you have noticed so far, Joule becomes my new UI. I am using Joule for complete all the transactions in natural language. I don't have to navigate the platform anymore with menus or doing clickings, right? Joule is saving me a lot of time. It's augmenting me in the HR realm, right? So let's say now that I am curious about my next career move. So I can ask Joule, hey, help me find the right place in the platform where I can understand what are my skills, what is the next, or what are the available roles within the organization. So Joule understand again my intent. In this example, I'm asking, show me what is my next career move. So Joule says, okay, you know, you can go and check your career, your portfolio. This is my portfolio. I've got skills, I've got competencies. Let's say skills. Within my skills, the AI is making recommendations. Remember, the AI learns about the user, the common patterns, and then creates recommendations. In this example, is giving me skills, additional skills that you might want to add to your portfolio. And then previously I have zeroed in on a specific role. I would like to become a product director at some point. So again, the system shows me the breakdown, what you need to get there. I don't need to do all the heavy lifting. The AI will do all the heavy lifting for me. I just click on generate, and the AI creates a summary. What you need to know, what are the different areas that you need to improve on, what you need to do in terms of learning, what are the right mentor, the right mentors, or you can create a development goal right from here. And again, the AI kickings all the time, helping me generating content, drafting things for me, or making recommendations. That's the power of the AI for an employee. We also have AI for managers, of course. If you're a manager, you want everything at your access, right? You would like insights from the platform. Let's say I am a manager, I'm curious about the policies of the organization. So rather than looking for that information on SharePoint, I can simply ask in a very natural form, hey, what are the policies related with recruiting, with leave policies, with reimbursements? You ask anything, if Jules knows the answer based on your own documents, Jules will provide that answer directly here in the chat. So that saves a lot of time for people, and of course, also alleviate the workload for HR. If you are HR, so imagine you are HR, and you need to hire people, you need to prepare your succession plans adequately. So it's a lot of time, right? It's a lot of time. It's a lot of effort in order to prepare a succession plan, for example. So let's say I am here. Oh, sorry. I'm here in the platform. This is my succession plan. It looks like well right now. So I have Jada Baker. I have Stephanie as part of the succession plan to succeed Jeff Hill in this case. So I've got a lot of information in the platform. I've got information about their skills, their competencies, their experience within the organization. But again, I don't want to do all the heavy lifting, chasing the information myself. I simply ask Jules to generate insights for me. So Jules generates all the insights that I need. It gives me a full breakdown of my successors so I can understand what are their strengths, what are the areas of opportunity as well. So it's a game changer for everyone within the organization, for employees, for managers, and for HR. We are not replacing them. We are just giving them tools so that they can work differently. But now what is happening now in the industry is that generative AI has become like the baseline. You assume that this, at least we have generative AI in the platform, right? And now we are moving into something that the market is calling AI, agentic AI. So traditionally, the generative AI technology or the Joule skills that you have seen so far in this demonstration, those are deterministics. So they follow rules, right? Like a patterns, like you're seeing here in this part. So there's a problem, there are rules, then you use generative AI or you use deep learning to generate something. We are moving into AI agents. An agent works differently. An agent, you give an agent a goal, and the agent will be able to plan, to reason, to create or break down the problem into different steps. And if there is a roadblock in the path, the agent will find a workaround. So we are working differently with agents. That's something that is coming. You will hear a lot of this in Sapphire. So I will give you just a glimpse of what is coming in terms of agents. So as I said before, the agent helps you to work more strategically. The agent is able to plan. The agent is able to reflect in real time, and the agent is able also to use different tools. So the agent can connect with other systems, can work collaboratively with other agents, and can use APIs. So for example, I can use an agent to connect with an external source, with a database, or work with another agent. So that definitely changes everything. And again, thanks to the approach that we are using at SAP, we are not replacing people. What we are doing is that we keep the humans in the loop. So the humans will be able to approve, to accept the agent outcomes, the validation of the agents. So we also have the humans validating everything, every outcome of the agents. Those are some of the agents that are coming. First, we have already released one of the first agents in SuccessFactors. This agent is capable to support a manager before a performance conversation. So imagine you are a manager, you need to have a performance conversation with your employee tomorrow. You will need to do a lot of research in the platform about the feedback, the performance, their achievements, their expectations. So what if you simply ask an agent, help me to prepare for a performance conversation? So what the agent does is that the agent, you are giving the agent a goal. This is the final objective. You will need to help me to prepare for that conversation. So the agent, you'll notice there in the chat, the agent start doing things, extracting data, start planning for that outcome. Then the agent collects everything for you. If there is a problem, the agent will call that out. Hey, I didn't find enough feedback. Do you want me to ask people for feedback about that employee? So the agent will be capable to do that for you. You'll see here the result. The agent has created a summary for me. Is breaking down everything so I can understand different data points. That you'll notice here, I've got an overall performance summary. I also have a feedback, achievements, activities. So the agent will has been capable of collect all those different data points in the platform for me, and is putting here everything, not only a summary, but also insights. So what are the good next steps for you? So the agent will be able to create or draft a development goal for the employee, a development plan, will be able to craft the questions that you might will like to ask during the performance conversation. And then it goes one step further. So I can, for example, schedule a one-to-one meeting right from here. The agent will be capable then to draft the agenda that I will send over to the employee. And then right from there, I can connect with my Microsoft, for example, Outlook, and schedule the meeting based on my availability in my calendar. So that's the power of the agents. That's what we are doing with SAP. There are many out-of-the-box agents coming in the next releases. We have HR agents capable of answering employee questions, helping you to create a ticket in the platform. We have the people intelligence agent, helping you to surface data in the platform, so you don't need to even to run a report. So you can simply ask the agent, what is my turnover within the organization? The agent surfaces all the data and point out all the important insights for you. Finally, of course, you will be able to create your own agents, not only in SuccessFactors, but across all the SAP suite. We have the Joule Studio in SAP Build. That's a game changer as well for organizations. So imagine that you have all the power that we have here at SAP to create our own agents. Now you have that in your organizations. So you will be able to create agents that work with your SAP applications, leveraging the SAP Knowledge Graph, semantic data in SAP Business Data Cloud, and those agents will be orchestrated via Joule. So Joule will be able to connect all those different agents, the ones that you create, the ones that are out of the box, so those can work collaboratively. And well, I think that brings me to the end of the content that I have prepared for today. Remember, we are not replacing people. What we are doing is giving them tools so that they can work differently. We're removing all the friction points, and we are doing this responsibly. So every use case that you have seen today has been like we have a committee that analyzes every use cases internally and externally. We need to validate that it doesn't goes against the AI Act or the GDPR Act. So we are validating security, and we are also validating that we keep humans in the loop. Thank you so much. If you have any questions for me, I'll be around because I think we are very near to the end of the event, but I will be around if you have any questions about AI, about HR, about agentic AI in SuccessFactors. Thank you so much.
We have a question here. Don't go away. We have a question. Okay.
Good afternoon. Josiah Weeks, HRBP at Cisco. I guess my question is a little less related to this, but I think an approach in general to our workforce period is employee engagement when it comes to AI agents in our workforce. You know, again, uncertainty is always,
Yep.
you know, top of mind when it comes to that, and morale is something that's going to decrease over time, maybe because of agents or just the overall work environment. I guess my question is, how could something like this help employee engagement, help morale, and what is your, if you're allowed to say, SAP approach in that type of mindset and environment?
Yeah, that's an amazing question. What we have seen is that many customers that are leveraging this AI technology so far, what we have seen is that there is a lot of change management process, of course. You need to, of course, implement inside of your organization. But when employees start understanding that the AI is there to helping them, for example, to realize what is the right career move for them. So what are the skills that you have? How those skills can help you to move within the organization, and you will see that the system start generating recommendations. So what is the right approach to close the gap that you have in one of those skills, right? You can take learning, you can put into practice those skills with a project. So when you start seeing those results in the AI, of course, that drives employee engagement, that increments the employee engagement as well.
Thank you, Herman. Thank you very much. Please give Herman a round of applause.